All right, boys, welcome back to another video. If you guys are new here, drop a sub and a like on the video and comment down below what you would like to see from this channel. But we just got a text that our dark horse is completely tinted and ready to be picked up. As you guys saw in the last video, it did get fully ceramic coated and it looks amazing. Now I can't wait to see it with the tint on it. So we're gonna go ahead and fire up the 99 and yeah, we're gonna get the show on the road. This thing does have a Borla H-pipe if you guys are new to the channel. It looks really, really good. Or it sounds really, really good, my bad. And yeah, this thing only has 13,000 miles. This is what the interior is looking like. Don't mind my recording equipment there, but it is spotless. This car is awesome. And let's go ahead and get a cold start for you. So as you guys can probably tell, I love my loud American V8s. This is a 4.6, so it's a little bit different than the 5.0, but still sounds amazing. And you get a lot of really, really nice silver metallic flake in this. Now, this is, I believe, like 40% or 30% tint. We did go with 20% ceramics on the Dark Horse, so it's gonna look a little bit better than this, but yeah, we are also going to be painting these calipers when we do the Dark Horse's calipers as well. We're going to go ahead and get this thing on the road. I also might as well show you guys this while I have a hood open. I do have some subs in it, which I guess I'll show you guys too real quick in this video. But one thing that you can never forget about these older cars is this. I love that you can actually pull a throttle cable and rev the car from the engine bay. It's so cool. So let me go ahead and show you guys in the trunk though. This is custom built. These are custom boxes and there is, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if it focuses. Yeah. So there is a custom platform made for the two amplifiers. So I've got amplified speakers, aftermarket speakers all around, and then these things. So the 99 is not the focus of this video, but it's just so fun to mess around in. Like 35 miles an hour, second gear. Let's just see what it's got. Definitely not fast, but it's so much fun. I'll squeal the tires for you guys a little bit in first gear. It's just a fun car to mess around with. It's not super fast. It's just a fun cruiser. It's so much fun. And with this Borla H-pipe, I mean, I'm not even really getting on it, and it just sounds great just driving. I mean, here, let's get a little downshift right here. That was all right. I mean, it's definitely not the same as the Dark Horse with rev matching and everything, but it'll do the job. It's still a lot of fun. Some good downshifts there. I mean, it's got power. It's a V8, but it's definitely not at 500 like the Dark Horse is, which we will see in this video. All right, let's see what it sounds like with a little bit of squeal here. Not bad. It's so much fun. Like, I'm not scared of this power at all. It's just fun to drive, man. And the camera went a little crooked, so it has some torque. All right, we got this little bridge that we're going under here. Let's see what it sounds like under. Oh yeah, it's got some crack. We'll get a little entrance. Never mind. We won't get an entrance to highway. There's a cop sitting up here, so hopefully he doesn't follow me out from that rev. But I'll see you guys at the shop. All right, now we'll get a little bit of entry on a highway for you guys. Second gear, I mean, up to like 4,500. We'll get a downshift here, and then we'll be on the actual highway. Dude, this thing has so good cracks. Oh my gosh, dude, the camera is getting pushed all around right now. That's actually impressive. The Dark Horse didn't push around the camera too much, but let's go ahead and get a second through third entry here, just for fun. This thing sounds awesome, and there's a tunnel here. Perfect. There we go. All right, boys, so we are back with the Dark Horse, and the tint looks amazing. As you can tell, this is like, it's pretty dark. It honestly looks darker on camera than it does in real life. Like, in real life, I can kind of see through this right now, especially through to the other side, but you guys cannot at all. And the car looks so much meaner, dude. It looks amazing. It kind of ties in really nice with the wing and the just side skirts and everything. Really honestly kind of brings out the black in the brakes, but we're still probably going to be painting those deep red just because I think that that's going to look extremely better. The back of the glass looks amazing too. It's just so much better than seeing straight through everything. And one cool thing actually that I noticed is on these, all of the old generations of Mustangs are etched in the glass, and it kind of like reversed how they were etched in, because before they were black and now they're like white because it's like an air bubble underneath the tint basically. But yeah, this thing is looking amazing. We're gonna get some driving today. I'm kind of back with roads that I know actually, so we're gonna be definitely driving this in this video, getting some exhaust notes. Obviously I can't put the windows down, but still should sound amazing. It looks so good with the tint done, especially like this angle, dude. It just looks so much better. Like I showed this angle off a lot in the last video. It's crazy. I love everything I've done to this car so far, and we've got a long way to go. Who knows what we might end up doing with it. One cool thing that I definitely want to do is get a carbon fiber front splitter and potentially some aero on the side carbon fiber too. Oh, and definitely carbon fiber of these. If anybody knows where to get those, real carbon fiber. I don't want to like just wrap it carbon fiber. I want to get a replacement rear view mirror, or not rear view mirrors, but side mirrors for this that are carbon fiber. I think it'll look way better. Instead of, it kind of looks like it's paint matched, but if you guys look at any other Dark Horse, even if it's white, red, whatever color it is, these are always the same color, and I don't think that it looks that great kind of matching the paint. I think it looks a little bit off, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna definitely do those carbon fiber, but we will see. I guess I will see you guys whenever I'm driving this thing. I also realized that I didn't show from inside the car, so this is what it looks like from inside. You can't really honestly tell a difference between this and this, especially on camera. Like to me it looks very close in real life. It's obviously tinted, but not terrible, not terrible at all. Looks amazing from the inside. I was thinking about getting a banner here, but I think it would kind of cut off the visibility a bit. It'd be like right here, and that leaves me like this much to be able to see out of. So yeah, we're gonna stick with this. It looks amazing. Oh, hopefully you guys just heard that. There's just a CTSV that just went by, but a little bit of entry on a highway for you guys. Again, not too much. I do have a lot of miles on the car now. I actually was not able to record the day that the car got tinted, but we are gonna go over some of the plans for this car right now at the end of this video, because I really think that the Dark Horse is kind of getting a little bit of a bad rep, and I want to single-handedly redeem this car. I don't really think that it needs redemption as much as it needs just actually somebody that knows what they're talking about to talk about the car. So obviously the engine that it comes with has better internals. I don't know the exact internals that it has. I know that it has some stuff from the GT500. I will go over that stuff in the next video. So if you guys want to know everything about this car, I'm going to go over bumper to bumper in the next video about the engine, the coolers that it has on it, the track pack that you can get. I don't have the track pack, but pretty much just everything that is on this car, because there's a lot that is different than the just regular GT, and I think that people aren't truly you know, showing that off and making people understand that. So a couple things that I personally have planned for this car, as we're kind of just cruising on the highway here. I am actually on my way to get a better camera and a better microphone so that you guys can actually enjoy some of these exhaust notes a little bit more. Let's get a quick downshift when we talk. But a couple things I have planned for the car is potentially removing the carbon traps from the intakes. Now there are twin intakes, if you guys didn't know. I'm going to probably be removing the carbon traps, either that or I will be getting a completely new intake system whenever that comes out. Now I also plan on doing a Borla exhaust, probably an H-pipe. I think that if you straight pipe Coyotes, they sound a little raspy, so I don't think that I'm going to be straight piping it. I'll probably go with an H-pipe or an X-pipe if Borla offers an X-pipe. I don't really know if they do, so I'm going to have to look into that. I want to keep the valved exhaust, because being able to switch between, you know, obviously I'm in track mode right now, so being able to switch between this and just like quiet mode, regular mode, it can make driving on the highway a little bit less headache-inducing if you have the windows down, you know, volume up and exhaust all on track mode, especially with a Borla exhaust. It'll get pretty loud, so we'll probably want to keep that valved exhaust system, and for our neighbors' sake too. You know, can't forget about that. So those are two mods that I have planned currently. Now, like I said, I am going to look into the internals of the car a little bit more, because I know that there's a lot of special parts that this engine has that is not from the regular GT. So potentially, I could potentially go forced induction someday. Now, I don't know when that would be or what it would be, because I do have a special warranty that pretty much, even if I took this car to the track and blew it up, it would be completely covered under warranty. Now, I can use Ford Performance parts for that warranty. So if I were to get a Ford Performance supercharger kit for this, it should be covered under Ford. Now, if what I think about this engine is true, and it has some internals from the GT500, which doesn't really make sense to me because that's a 5.2, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna look into it and tell you guys all that in the next video. But if that is true, then I believe that I could get a GT500 supercharger and throw it on here and have no issues, because that would be a Ford part. Again, I don't know for sure. I'm just kind of ballparking what my possibilities are. I don't know if I will even want to go forced induction, because we could obviously just keep upgrading things, you know, get wider wheels, lower the car, get better intakes, maybe potentially throttle bodies. I don't know what's going to be possible for this. Nobody really does. You know, potentially a better intake of the actual engine, like the thing that's on top. You know how they had the Boss 302 that a lot of people threw on the Gen 3 Coyote, I believe, is what they put that on a lot. I could be wrong, could be the Gen 2, but maybe some type of intake on the top there, intake manifold, potentially. Again, we just really don't know what's going to be possible with these. And once tuning gets unlocked, I think that that's going to tell us a lot, because I'm also kind of worried about the Dark Horse not getting parts from Ford Performance. So that's why I'm saying I don't know if I'll stick Ford Performance, and I might void the warranty that I paid extra for in the coming years with forced induction. Who knows? It could happen over winter, could happen in the spring. I really don't know, because I also want to track this car at least once when it's fully broken in, and before I would think about forced induction, because I do plan on tracking this car a lot, as I said in the first video. I plan on taking it to the drag strip, so that'll be two different setups that I might run two different tunes for, especially if I have forced induction. So I don't really know. It's gonna be a journey with this car. There will be stuff that gets done to it. I don't know if I want to start with all cosmetics, because obviously I've debatably started with 2 cosmetics already, got everything ceramic coated, did the tint, and I don't know. I feel like I want to do something performance-wise, and obviously the first thing that everyone does is exhaust, so that could happen before winter this year for you guys. So just make sure that you guys stay tuned on the channel. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more exhaust notes for you guys. I don't know how loud the exhaust is from in the cabin for the camera, but it sounds awesome. That was just 5th gear pull, just a little bit. I mean, I really want to bring this thing out up into the high RPMs, but we've got 150 more miles left on the break-in, so it'll be a second before we get to that. But we'll get past this truck, do a little pull for you guys, and kind of wrap up the video. All right, we'll go down to 4th here. I mean, this thing gets down, dude. This thing is fast, and I know a lot of people on the internet are saying that it's a dud, and you know that the Gen 4 is trash, but I think that it's very skewed by internet people that have no idea what they're talking about. Like I said, I am going to prove everybody wrong. That's kind of my goal with this channel, is to really make the Dark Horse an appreciated car, because obviously it's a new name in the Mustang line, and not a lot of people really understand what it's meant for. Obviously, I don't know, debatably, you know, it should be fast in a straight line, so we're gonna break this thing in and open it up with some exhaust and probably try to run some pretty high-end cars on the drag strip. But other than that, we don't really know what to expect from the Gen 4 Coyote, so we're gonna figure it out together on the channel. If you guys want to be a part of this journey, make sure you guys drop a sub, drop a comment of what exactly you would like to see from this channel, and I'll be more than happy to show off certain things about the car. Like I said, next video, I'm going over bumper to bumper of the car, explaining everything that is different between this, the regular GT, and you know, potentially some similarities between this and the Mach 1, because a lot of people compare it to the Mach 1 and the GT350. Obviously it's not a 5.2, but track-oriented Mustang, basically. But until then, guys, I'll see y'all in the next video.